What do we have? I can freeze him. Hi, buddy. Oh my god. Okay. A little scary. Just a smidgen. This isn't doing me any good where I am right now. Give me that lightning rod. Okay. 4 Talizzle Sphere. Okay. And there's the problem. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm not fighting that. Huh. There's a bunch of woodcutter axes. But they're really good, so... Not gonna complain about good gear. Whoa! I've been waiting for you, Link. Welcome. Behold the pride of my people, Zora's domain. Now I shall introduce you to the king. Hurry, this way. These children always look so weird. All of the children of the races look so odd. Welcome. Okay, what you got for supplies? Ice arrows, regular arrows. Nice, 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 nice. And you or a Goron. Hey. You're a Hylian, aren't you? It's rare to see your kind around here. As for me, I was roaming nearby during my trials when Prince Sidon recruited me and brought me here. That's because I can touch shock arrows, but I also weigh, well, a lot. There's no way I'll be able to carry you on my back. That's what Prince Sidon said to me. That was kind of rude of him, wasn't it? Old man working on stuff. And you just got some items as well. Okay, okay, okay. Hello, what do you got? Anything I can have from over here? Because that'd be great. Oh, you got a torch and such. Uh-oh. Something happened. I wonder what. 1 second, please. And okay, so that's fine again. Let's make sure video is on for y'all as well. Yeah, we're good. That's good. Okay. Ooh. Let me come back here. Yeah. Let's just scan it. Nice. Alright. Need to go up. I made it. Look at me. Doing it. Ah. You must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorothan, ruler of the Zora. That object upon your waist. Is that not a Sheikah slate? Now that I've gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion, Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion? You can't mean the Link. That champion? So that's where I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. I've been sleeping. What a statement. Yeah, I was sleeping. Now I lost my memory. Come again? You say you have lost your memory? But surely you must remember my precious daughter, Mifa. Yes, you do you not? Doesn't ring a bell. I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mifa as well? You and Mifa were so close, yet you do not remember her? Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mifa's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. That is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials, still I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zoro's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Varuta. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Dorothin, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why, the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zoro's domain. I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zoro's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link. Divine Beast Varuta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For us, Zora, water and air is one, so you would not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir, nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives are in very grave danger. The divine beast is crying out once again. The divine beast Varuta. Your princess Zelda often studied the divine beasts, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Segan, who is quite shock resistant for his aura, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the divine beast and appease it from within? So then, Princess Zelda is still alive? Yes, in Hyrule Castle. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were? The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we regain control of the divine beast, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous. Naturally, I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link, let us appease Ruta together. I'm in. Let's do this. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Zora armor. Nice. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. King Dorephan. Surely you do not really intend to give this outsider the Zora armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him, so why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Varuta. But now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. Cedo, I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Muzu. There is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister Mipha had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, of some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No! You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue. It is the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart.
I was thinking. This reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child. Always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know. that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell? Hmm? You are quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter? Mipha. I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remembered her just now when it is most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Okay. So, like... Let me... Bam. Look how dapper I look. Does this persuade you? Muzu, look closely at the clothes Link is wearing. You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Eh? What in the... That is the Zora armor from before. Lady Mipha made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder, it is called Ploymus Mountain, and there you will also find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora. Aha! You must mean that Lionel. He is a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need, at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? I have no doubt he will be triumphant. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Ploymus Mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. That Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim to the waterfall basin and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at East Repertoire Lake, right by the Divine Beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows and then come join me. I'm on it. Wonderful. Together we shall stop that Divine Beast's onslaught. It's gonna be a lot of effort. Okay. So I gotta go all the way up there to get there and do that. Knowing I don't got no supplies for it. What do we got here? Boost resistance to cold. Boost your heat resistance.
Aye.
How many can I get of these? Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. I'm gonna need that later. What do these do? Movement speed. Incredibly effective against hot things.
Yeah.
Want all of them? 248 rupees. Okay. Can I sell anything to you?
Aye.
It's our general store. Here we have swift violets. We also carry arrows. You see anything? Just grab it from the table. Oh, unless you have some other business. I want to sell some stuff.
Oh.
What would you like to sell? I have monster parts that I need to just get rid of, because I can't do none with it right now. So, let's see, I'll just get these Lizalfo tails. All of them. 392.
Oh.
Excellent. No, no, that's enough for me. Thank you.
Ah.
Come back soon. Uh-huh.
Oh.
Take all these. Be 100 rupees. Thank you for that spinning spree. You've cleaned me out. And then these. Take them all. Thank you. Alright. That should be enough. Okay, so... So I head that way, and then I head that way, and that'll tend me to where I need to be. Oh. I don't know what the bright-eyed crabs do, but might as well collect what I can collect. My guy, are you good? Kya! Kya! Lady Mifa, watch this. I, Sagan, the aptly named Demon Sergeant, shall strike down the divine beast Baruza. What you doing? You're Link. Finally, I can avenge Lady Mifa. It has been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now I, Sagan, will cut you down myself. What do you mean? Playing dumb, eh? Nice try, but you can't fool me, Champion Link. You were unable to protect Lady Mifa from Calamity Ganon. It's been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mifa. How heartbreaking. I won't fail her again. There is no way we could ask for your help now after all this time and after all that has happened. So says I, Sagan the Demon Sergeant. Even if this body of mine is destroyed, I will drown Ruta in shock arrows myself. And in doing so, Lady Mifa's regrets shall be alleviated. If you understand anything of courage, then get out of my way at once. My guy, I am taking this from you. Hey. I am in the middle of my shock arrow training. I must learn to withstand them. Did I not just tell you that? To commit such violence with the great Sagan standing right before you. In that case, you take the responsibility of appeasing the divine beast Varuta. I will. That's the plan. Weirdo. Jeez. Everyone's here just being like, oh, I'll do it. And it's like, everyone take a chill pill. Can't even grab them. Hello. You are Link, right? Why do you ask? Prince Sidon ran off through the eastern gate. He was shouting something like, I'm off to stop the divine beast Link. The Hylian is coming with me. I assume that means you're going up Ploymus Mountain in search of shock arrows? Yes. If so, I have a request that is somewhat related. There's a red-maned monster called a Lynel that lives on Ploymus Mountain. I really need a picture of a Lynel. It could be a picture of any red-maned Lynel, not just the one on the mountain. So what do you say? Can you get me a picture of a Lynel? Understood. I am glad that was settled so quickly. See, there's this fool in the domain who goads people into jumping off of Shatterback Point on Ploymus Mountain. It's an incredibly dangerous jump, and this guy pressures people into jumping off by questioning their courage. He's a real bottom beater. If this keeps up, someone is surely going to wind up horribly injured. I need a picture of a Lynel to show everyone how scary they are. That way, maybe people will stop going up there. Does that answer your question, Link? I'll leave the details to you. Just bring me a picture of a Lynel so I can describe them in terrible detail. Thank you. Lynel Safari? Okay. It's not that bad. Oh, I don't know if a red-maned Lynel will be up there, though, is the problem. Yeah, let's not be on that one. Wonder what kind of arrows I got. You, what kind of arrows you got? Regular? Cool. So do I. Oh, he lost. My guy, there's no way you're gonna... Okay. You know, that's really not that... Hold up. Yeah, let's do this like normal people, real quick. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh, that's rude. Okay. Was there actually something up there, though? There was! Okay. What's in here? Okay, that'll do. I should be able... Uh-huh. Gotcha. Okay. Still need to go up, I guess. Should be another one right after this one, too. Please, no. Jeez. Every time it's like a different type. Luckily, that's helpful to me. Okay. Nice. Okay. That's a Lionel. Okay.